All right, tribe, that's it for today's study group. Uh, you know how we do. Did you like this group? Not like this group? Ray, it's Halloween weekend. We got things to do. There's other things that we can do to, spend our time. Honest feedback.
Right. At first, I mean, for the first hour, I was saying, oh my gosh, I don't think I'm gonna last on this long. I've been to a lot of your groups and they always go over 2 hours. So I knew this one was going to take a lot longer. But I'll be honest with you, for the first hour, I was like, I can't do this, but I won't get off. And as I stayed on, I got more and more involved. I mean, your way of clarifying and breaking down and bringing in the helping process to certain questions is awesome. Because I listen to other people, absolutely. But you, for me, is my top person to get through this. And I have no doubt I'm going to pass this exam. Thank you for your help.
No, absolutely. I appreciate that. And I know when it comes to studying in general, it can just be like, sometimes it can feel boring, or times where it's like, this topic in particular, like I'm interested in, this topic and this topic, but this topic over here is kind of like, I'm not really, and that can make it more challenging. But, that's the beauty of having a tribe, hearing this other, just having a conversation, hearing this information being discussed. And then, like you were saying, just becoming more involved in it, and you were answering some questions and getting them right as well. So definitely the tribe, the support, everything helps. And it's not just me, it's the tribe.
It definitely is also the tribe and engaging with other, when you allow us to speak to each other and process the question together. And then we both, whoever was speaking, because I know I was with a young lady by the name of Nellie, and then you turn around and simplified it. Even though I got it right, you made it even easier for me to understand why I got it right. And she did too.
100%. And definitely glad you got value out of this group, even though it was like, it's dragging a little bit. We made it through. So definitely glad you got value, and you will pass. We all will pass. We got this. Just gonna stay consistent, do what we need to do, and go get what's ours.
Ray, you know how I feel about you. I just love you to death. But one thing I can say, I know the community very well, very well. But it's funny how when I attend your group, you always seem to twist something and add something new to it. And I was like, oh, I didn't think about it that way. So, it just always coming, like I always tell the other people that I introduced to you, I said, you might know this particular area, but if you listen to Ray, he's going to break it down or use some type of terminology that enlightens you and say, oh shoot, that's another way for them to present it, and I'll still know how to respond to it correctly. So I like that. I like the fact that you also always think outside the box and try to find a creative way to present the same information in a different way where we're going to get the same answer, but because of the different words that they put in, we know what they're talking about, and that's unique, and that's great about you.
No, absolutely. And I appreciate that. Where one of the things I say, well, you guys know I say, doing at least 2 practice questions a day and at least 1 practice exam a month helps keep the exam anxiety at bay. But also, the thing is, when we're doing those 2 a day, these questions, they could be presented in so many different ways, where it's like, if it was presented that way, I would have got it right. But this one, this way, I'm not really used to like a sentence structured that way. It helps. And even while we're doing our 2 practice questions a day, even if we're getting them all right, still listening and or reading the rationale, because to your point, whoever is on the video, or again, if it's a book or anything, it could reveal something that we didn't even exactly know or pay attention to, or we could have overlooked something like, that is right. That does align with Maslow's hierarchy of needs. That is right, because this is something that pertains to the code of ethics, and this doesn't align with it. It sounds good, but oh yeah, that's another reason. So 100%. And the tribe is amazing at that. So definitely glad you found value out of this group and attended. All right, tribe. Thank you again for attending. If you're going out this weekend, definitely enjoy yourself, stay safe, and make sure that we stay consistent with getting that studying in. So we go in there, pass our exam, and continue with our social work journeys. And you got this. All right, tribe. Have a great rest of your day.